I want to do an update on my hives for the season. This is the hive that I was thinking about maybe liquidating earlier this year, and I'm glad I didn't, because I reached out to Wildflower Meadows, the queen supplier that the mean queen came from, and I just emailed them and I told them this queen is producing these bees that are chasing me down and stinging me in my home and all this stuff. They sent me a new queen. And this is the result. Geez, how many weeks have been? 8, 9, 10 weeks, something like that. And it's a new hive. I mean, I want you to see how docile these bees are now. Watch, just because I said that, they'll sting me. But I used to, when I opened this hive before, they would just boil out and swarm me. And now, they're a little bit runny, but I mean, no one's flying up in my face. I'm not even wearing gloves. They're a different hive. And this queen is doing great. And the cool thing is, this is only this is 3 boxes now. I haven't gotten into the second box, so I'll have to check it out to find out exactly what's going on in there. But in this top box, they have drawn out and stored about 3.5-ish frames of nectar within the last 2 months. So they are really good at drawing comb. They're doing a great job putting away nectar, making honey. You can see here, I mean, it's not the most impressive frame you've ever seen, but I mean, in a few weeks, they've really done a lot. We've had a fall flow going. Here's a good frame. Look at that. So, I'm really happy with the new queen. And I'm glad I didn't kill this hive. It happened to work out this time, so I'm really grateful. Let me just reposition these real quick, and then I'll do an update on the other hive. Let me back up a little bit so you can see. So this hive, the big tall one, was a split in the spring. The parent hive that it came from, I moved the original queen over here, and they succumbed to mites. And all the bees left. I did a treatment. Well, not all the bees left. Most of the workers left, and the queen was left with a little bit of worker and, nurse bees and stuff. And I tried doing a mite treatment, Mite Away or Formic Pro, whatever. And by the end of the treatment, the queen was gone, so she either absconded or died. So I just combined the remaining bees in there. They were about, I don't know, 3/4 of a box worth into that hive. So that second box there was what was left of my hive with the queen I called Kamanawanalea, the Big Island queen. So I wasn't able to treat for mites again with any kind of like formic treatment during the summer because of the heat. So I got to figure out a better regimen with oxalic acid vapor. I think I needed to follow up, and I didn't. However, this split is just going gangbusters, as you can see. So the top 3 boxes are mostly honey. Then this here is an escape board. So I just put that on, and below it I put drawn comb that was removed from the other hive, so that they have something to expand into as they get out of these 3 supers. They're going to need space, so I put that in there for them. They can do what they want with it, and in a few days I'll pull these and we'll go through them and see what we can extract. So we've got lots of honey here. Most of that honey actually came off this hive. I want to say maybe 1 box came off the other hive, of Kamanawanalea's hive. So I'm real happy. This queen is the one that I bred from the Big Island queen locally. So this is Big Island Queens is Oliveris, so it's Oliveris Big Island Queen plus Bellflower whatever genetics, and we got real lucky. She's pretty chill, no problems with the bees, and they seem really healthy. So that's where we're at now. So I'm going to go through this hive and check out what's going on. I'll do another update probably in a week or 2. All right, do like and subscribe. Ask any questions you have, any comments, snide remarks, anything like that. Oh, and while I'm here, sorry, ADD, I just remembered, might like to see this big pumpkin. So this is a French heirloom pumpkin we tried growing this year. It's called Musky de Provence. That's the fancy French name. In the U.S., we just call it fairy tale pumpkin. But they're actually one of the best eating pumpkins I've ever had. I bought one at Sprouts a couple of years ago and made pie with it, and it was the best pumpkin I've ever eaten. So I saved seeds from it and grew them, and we've got a few of these. That's probably a 30-pound pumpkin. We've got 3 or 4 of them, so excited to try those out. Okay, now we're done.